Something is off, you know it, you have not said it out loud, and nobody around you can see it. From the outside, you look exactly the same. You're still showing up, still producing, still doing what you've always done. But something has shifted. Now, the next few minutes are about what that actually is. Not burnout, not stress, not a discipline problem. Something more specific than any of those. And if you stay with me, I'm going to give you clarity on exactly what is happening to you right now. Let me show you what this actually looks like. Not in theory, in the moments where you live it. You wake up. For the first 10 minutes, things feel okay. You know what needs to get done. You have direction. Then you open your phone or your laptop and you sit down to start the first thing on your list. There's a delay. Not a dramatic one, just a small pause where you have to push past something to actually begin. The task itself is not hard. You've done it 100 times. But starting it takes more than it should. There is friction where there did not used to be friction. You push through, you always push through. That is who you are. By midday, you're on a call. Someone is speaking. You are listening, but you're also somewhere else. Not distracted exactly, you're just not fully there. You can feel it happening while it is happening, and you're actually watching yourself be partially present. You used to be all the way there. By the time the day ends, the work is done. The responsibilities are handled, and from the outside, it was a productive day. But your mind does not stop when the day does. You reach for something else, perhaps a drink, your phone, television you're not really watching, just something to create distance between you and what you've been carrying. That was not always necessary. You used to finish a day and feel finished. Now you finish a day and feel like you're still in it. So you tell yourself the obvious things. I am tired. I need a break. I need more discipline. I need to get back on track. Here's what I want you to understand. Those explanations are not wrong. They're just incomplete. And incomplete explanations keep you solving the wrong problem. If this were burnout, rest would fix it. It does not. If this were discipline problem, more effort would fix it. It does not. If this were stress, removing the stressor would fix it. You have removed stressors. It does not. So if it is not any of those things, what is it? It is interference. Not a character flaw, not a weakness, not burnout wearing a different label. Interference. Interference is anything that sits between you and clean access to your own clarity. It is the friction between knowing and doing, the drag between deciding and moving, the internal noise that turns straightforward tasks into negotiations and clear thinking into something that takes more effort than it should. It does not arrive suddenly. It accumulates, quietly, layer by layer, until one day you notice you are not operating the same way you used to. And you cannot point to the moment it changed because there was no single moment. It simply built. That is why nothing you have tried has held. You have been working at the level of behavior, changing what you do without addressing what is underneath what you do. That is the gap, and it is exactly what we work on. My name is Ian France, and I'm a clarity architect. For 11 years, I have traveled across multiple countries working directly with thousands of people on one thing: removing what is standing between them and the life they are actually capable of living. I have scaled sales operations from 750,000 to 2.2 million per month. I have led 5 remote global teams across multiple continents. I wrote the book, Clarity, When Alignment Changes Everything. 3 years ago, I made a decision to rebuild myself from the inside out. Changed how I eat, how I move, what I allow into my life, and what I no longer tolerate. At 55 years old, I am in the best physical condition I've ever been in. I climb mountains, not metaphorically, literally, up to 10,000 feet, no ropes, just preparation, discipline, and forward movement. Now, I do that because clarity does not live in the noise. It lives in the space that you create when you remove everything that does not belong. That is what Clarity Protocol is built to do. So here's what I want you to do right now. Below this video, there's a link to our 30-minute Clarity Deep Dive. That session walks you through exactly what is creating the interference, why it has not shifted despite everything you've already tried, and what it actually takes to remove it permanently. It's only 30 minutes. It is the most direct path from where you are right now to understanding what your next move actually is. Nothing is sold in that video. What you get is clarity on your situation and a decision you can make from an informed place. The interference you are carrying right now is not static. It compounds. Every quarter you operate inside it, the gap between where you are and where you know you could be gets wider. The cost does not arrive as a single moment. It arrives quietly, in the decisions you hesitate on, in the distance between you and the people closest to you, in the ceiling you keep hitting that your effort alone cannot explain. That gap does not close on its own. Watch the deep dive. The link is below. I'll see you there.